Off the top tonight, the developing situation in Louisville, the city where Taylor was shot back in March. Protesters have taken to the streets there, and tonight we're learning that 2 police officers have been shot. Police gave a very brief update about a half an hour ago. A suspect is in custody, but it's still not clear what led up to the shooting. One of the officers is in surgery and is in stable condition. The other is alert and stable. We'll continue to follow this situation, and we'll get you the latest from Louisville in just moments.
Here's what happened this afternoon. Former Louisville police officer Brett Hankeson was charged with first-degree wanton endangerment. It's for firing his gun recklessly inside the apartment building and endangering Taylor's neighbors. The charge is not connected to Taylor's death. 2 other officers involved in the incident were not charged.
We did have protests tonight in Kalamazoo and in Grand Rapids, Taylor's hometown. Our team coverage begins in downtown Grand Rapids with News 8's Leon Hendricks.
Brian and Susan, good evening to both of you. All is calm and peaceful here in downtown Grand Rapids right now. A short time ago, we saw them move the dump trucks that they had blocking and protecting the city building here in downtown Grand Rapids, in the heart of the city here at Division and Fulton. There were at least dozens of people taking part in the protests that we saw here today, but they said today wasn't about protesting, the organizer said. They said it was about rallying, unifying, and we certainly saw signs of that as they marched to the police department tonight.
Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Whole lot of Bree.
The night started with a crowd gathered at Rosa Parks Circle and impassioned words from Breonna Taylor's cousin.
But I'm upset. I'm over it. I am going to march today to the police department.
Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Say her name!
Metal barriers kept a distance between protesters and GRPD. The crowd wanted one thing.
Chief Hayes! Where are you? Chief Hayes!
For Grand Rapids Police Chief Eric Payne to stand with them. Before long, the chief emerged. He took a knee and spoke with Breonna Taylor's loved ones, leading the march.
Chief Payne, we thank you.
Among his comments to the family, I believe in you. Grand Rapids City Manager Mark Washington was there.
We mourn for her and her family, and we empathize. I can only imagine how she feels. I have a daughter that's almost her age, and I get to go home every day to see her, and I couldn't imagine how it would feel to be robbed of that so young and so innocently.
The crowd headed back to Rosa Parks Circle before breaking up. Later, a small gathering at Division and Fulton. A woman had a medical episode and collapsed. She was taken away by ambulance. All things remain peaceful tonight, but demands for justice still strong.
Taylor! Say your name! Breonna Taylor! Say your name! Breonna Taylor! Say your name!
The woman who had that medical emergency was talking as she was loaded up into the ambulance. It does seem that she'll be okay, and it seems that she was just overcome with the emotions of the evening. The family making it clear that they are not happy with the decision of the Attorney General there in Kentucky, the decision of the DA, rather, the prosecutor, deciding on the charges today, that they're not happy with that, but they want to see some changes here as well in the city of Grand Rapids, changes the department here, the police department is committed to making. We are reporting live downtown. Leon Hendricks, News 8.
Yes, Leon, they are frustrated, but they are pursuing those changes peacefully.
Yeah.
That's the good news.
Leon, thank you. Now, News 8's Jacqueline Francis. She joins us live from Kalamazoo tonight, where a peaceful protest took place there near City Hall. Jacqueline?
Yeah, Sue, plans to protest the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety were already in the works when the decision came down today about charges in the Breonna Taylor case, shifting the focus of tonight's demonstration. In the streets of downtown Kalamazoo, a group of protesters reacted to the latest news in the Breonna Taylor case.
We're not satisfied with the charges that came out, and I think it's important for everybody to stand together so the message is heard very loud and clear.
During the demonstration, organizers encouraged others to channel their pain into action.
To just promote that safe space for people that are feeling outrage in hopes that people can come down and digress and get their emotions out.
While also calling on local police to be more proactive, as organizers have spent the last several weeks demanding more transparency and equality from the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety.
So how is KDPS, preventing a Breonna Taylor situation from happening here?
Staying true to their word, protest organizers got their point across without breaking the peace.
Use our voice as a weapon. Though we are mad, we're not going to do anything destructive, no violence, but we will protest about the decisions and about the injustices that we face.
And in the midst of being outraged, you have to create calm within the storm. And I know that out here voicing our opinions, such as for Breonna Taylor, as well as for other things that are happening within our own city, it's important for us to keep applying that pressure in a way that we can have working relationships and build bonds and to get the change that we need.
The group that was out here tonight plans to continue these protests every Wednesday and Saturday through the end of the month. Reporting live in Kalamazoo, Jacqueline Francis, News 8.